The narcissistic family has been smearing the scapegoat since the scapegoat was in early childhood, attempting to turn people against the scapegoat and convince everyone and their mother that the scapegoat is mentally incompetent, unstable, and not credible. And the smear campaign will escalate if the scapegoat leaves their family behind and exposes the abuse and the evil within the narcissistic family system. The narc family members may disappear from your view, but they will practice the scorched earth policy, leaving nothing but burned wreckage of relationships and reputations in their wake. Narcissists live in lies and create illusions to garner validation, attention, and favorable public opinion. They care a lot about what people think, and they're monsters, and they don't want people to know that. So they spend their lives seeking mirrors that reflect back what they wish were real, and they're not going to let the scapegoat, who they see as worthless, ruin their reputations. And these campaigns against the scapegoat involve exposing the scapegoat's personal information, half-truths, and lies to paint the scapegoat in a negative light while elevating themselves. And they will even turn your own children against you. Their goal is to create division and discord, often resulting in the scapegoat losing relationships with loved ones and their reputation. The narcissistic family members have a lot to hide and vested interest in smearing the scapegoat. So it is likely the majority of your immediate family will be involved in talking shit about you. It is a preemptive strike against the scapegoat because they fear the scapegoat could expose the evil, the abuse within the narcissistic family. Because, frankly, what happens in the narcissistic family is downright fucking disgusting, demonic, and evil. They don't want people to know the truth. And the narcs like to escalate their smear campaigns and attacks against the scapegoat when the scapegoat is down, weak, vulnerable. They will attack you during child custody cases, while you're going through a divorce, health problems, addiction issues. They will seize the opportunity when you're down to wreak havoc in your life. The narcs share private details about your life with others with the intent to inflict maximum damage. They will side with your abusers, and this behavior highlights the narcissist's drive to interfere with their own child's life and damage their child. The narcs will put effort into co-opting others to their side, and frankly, there isn't shit you can do about it. If you are a scapegoat, you already know that you cannot stop your family from sparing you. There's nothing you can do. And I wouldn't suggest defending yourself. It makes you look defensive. It makes you look crazy. It makes what your family is already saying about you look credible. They want to dehumanize the scapegoat and create allegiances with others that uphold their elevated status. They go in, character assassination, isolation, rumors, gossip, gaslighting. They will go after your children, and the courts really help and often make it worse because the courts don't get it. And if your children are minors, the children are usually brainwashed. And if your children are not minors, the court will not do anything and involvement would be pointless. Besides, you can't legally force your children to see the truth. Denial is denial and brainwashing is brainwashing, and it's not easily countered once it's in effect. So if you have had your children turned against you, there is not much you can do about it. And even reaching out to friends or anyone is usually not successful. People don't understand when it comes to family shit. They really don't. There is a culture that tends to be on parent sides. There's that honor thy father, honor thy mother bullshit, and people don't get it. So, not everyone will understand. Most people don't understand, and people side with the parents over an adult scapegoat child. If you've been through it, you know. And people look at you like you're fucking crazy when you say your whole family terrorizes and abuses you and has your whole life. People don't get it. And even therapists that I've been to, they don't get it either. They don't understand family dynamics and personality disorders. They might even tell you to get along with your family and try to persuade you to make things good with your evil demonic family. And defending yourself only makes it worse, and you are already on the defensive. You have been your whole life, and it has not helped. So being defensive is pointless, and I would not try to correct anybody. Let people believe what the fuck they want to believe. And there's no point of fighting for justice or your reputation. In my experience, the serenity prayer is helpful. Acceptance. You cannot change your family. You cannot change what people believe about you. And you can find peace away from these people. The narcissist is evil. They are a clusterfuck of toxic bullshit. And you can have a life away from all that shit with light, love, God. And it takes a special kind of evil to destroy your own child. There are 6 things that the Lord hates. 7 that are abomination to him: haughty eyes, lying tongue, hands that shed innocent blood, a heart that devises wicked plans, feet that make haste to run to evil, a false witness who breathes out lies, and one who sows discord among brothers. There's nothing God hates more than people that stir up trouble. The narcs' sin started with their pride and has progressed through evil words, actions, more lies, until finally manifesting to the ultimate trait that is detestable to God, which is stirring up dissension within their own family. By the time a person has cultivated these level of wickedness into their life, Satan has encompassed their whole entire being. They can deal with God, but don't deal with narcissists. Don't correct them. Nothing. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called sons of God. Scapegoat strong.